all I've done was regress. I haven't made a video in the past 3 months, and here I am back making a new one. But it just definitely feels weird. I was at camp for the longest time, and in many ways I grew a lot. I learned a lot, experienced a lot. It was an amazing time. However, I also regressed a lot, and a lot of the core things, core disciplines that I were on, the routines that I had, the training that I had, and just the health, the well-being that I was at, just totally regressed. And now I just feel like just a weakling, bro. I feel so weak. I feel like the weakest health I've ever been in, both physically, mentally, and spiritually as well. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely horrible. I got sick like a month after, for a month. And it's just been trying to recover from that. And so I've just been on a decline, just straight dying, all right? It's crazy. I was in my room, trapped up in the basement as well, just coughing, dying, choking on my own filth. It was actually filthy, but I made it out. And I was training at the gym, right? Because lost a lot of weight, lost a lot of my strength, and I was doing this workout. I felt so weak, bro. Could barely do some push-ups. Pull-up game is so weak now, and I just lost a lot of muscle mass. Just feeling just the weakest I've ever been. And mentally, bro, my mind's full of crap. It is full of crap. It is just dying, unfocused, lazy, undisciplined. Just random thoughts run through my mind all the time. It's just absolutely horrible. Spiritually, bro, it's definitely got into a rut there, which is crazy. I was at camp and we were just popping off spiritually, you know what I mean? But now it's just super negative, and my spiritual health was just declined, you know what I mean? And so now I just feel like I'm a shell of who I was. But this video is not here just to for me to just say I'm trying to become who I once was. It's not that. It's I don't want to be who I once was. I want to become someone else, something so much greater. Because if who I was regressed so quickly and fell down and into ruts so easily, when the hard times came, when the pressures came, then I don't want to be that person, because that person's weak. I want to be something so much greater. So that's what this is about. This is what this new journey is about. I could call it quits, and I was thinking of that. When I was sick, I was dying in that basement, bro, coughing my head off, just feeling aching everywhere in my body. I felt I just wanted to quit. Everything that I worked for, everything that I tried to become was thrown to the wayside because of the sickness, because of all these barriers in the way. I felt I might as well give it up. What's the point of this? What's the point of anything anymore? You know what I mean? I felt like an Israelite. You know what I mean? Those Israelites back in the wilderness, where they're just groaning, complaining all the time, oh God, this and that. I hate this. It was better back then. And I was like that. I was being a little bum. And what's crazy about that is because you read those stories in Genesis or Exodus, and you think, Dad, these guys are bozos. They're dumb. But we're just like them. A couple weeks before, I was praising, I was worshiping God. I was strong in my faith, right? All that. And then a couple weeks later, down in the dumps, feeling like a bum, want to quit. Not wanting to pray, not wanting to read my Bible, not wanting to do any of that. I just want to be a filth and just lay on the ground like an old rag. That's what I wanted to do. There was just so much negativity, so much darkness, bro. It was just trying to consume me. And I remember just journaling this all down, right? I was writing all these thoughts, the thought processes down. I could be consumed by it. I could just let the flesh win, let it overtake me, or I can kill it. And if you know me, and just the way I've lived, you know that I'm not gonna give up now. I'm gonna destroy this flesh. I'm gonna destroy it. There's gonna be no more flesh left. And I think that's just the right mindset to have. I have these codes that I follow, and I have to live by them. If I just let go, I just lose everything that I am. You know what I mean? And so I asked you to join me on this new journey that I'm gonna be going on. All right. This journey, I might win, I might lose. I might succeed or I might fail. This might either be the beginning of a new journey or the end of everything that I know. You know what I mean? This is a turning point. This is the liminal stage of what will determine the rest of life. I can just sit here and just quit, or I can just learn from my mistakes and just destroy my flesh. train and like become something so much greater than who I ever was before. And so I'm just training really hard. I'm training harder than I've ever been, and I'm trying to reach new heights. We're only getting better from here. And if you want to join me, you can join me on this journey. If you don't want to, that's all fine by me. But that's a plan. We're gonna go off on this. Back when I was younger, back when I was a DB, I remember just hating life all the time. I had all these questions and I was struggling, but I had no one to go to. I wish I had someone that could just guide me. And so I'm gonna be that person for my younger self now, someone that he can look up to. And maybe at the same time, I can be someone that you can look up to and learn from as well on this new journey. So that's it for this video. I don't want to make it too long, just a little introduction to this new season, a little new journey that I'm gonna try to go on, something different. And we're just gonna pop off and just really train hard and reach new heights. But thanks for watching. Just remember, if anyone that knows a good thing ought to do and doesn't do it, sin for them. So please, kill the flesh. Let's go.